So I'm going to do a quick review of EkoCakes.com. I'm on the shop page, and if you look clearly, more than half of the page is in use by the header and some other things. That's a waste of space. Your shop page should go directly to the point and show people product options and how they can find products easily. So if I scroll down, you'll also see it's one product on the screen per time. While this is not a bad thing, it's not a horrible thing, sometimes you are better off having two products on the screen. So by the time I update this website, it will be two products side by side. What this means is that on landing on the page on this screen, a customer is able to see at least 4 products. The quicker they can see the products, the better for you, and the faster it is that they're going to engage with your brand. Now this is the shop page in general, and you can see how long it takes to get to the bottom, to the 6th product. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 products I have to scroll 8 times. I would prefer that to see those 8 products I have to scroll twice or 3 times, which means I see more and I can decide faster. That is the shop page. I'm going to go to the navigation is great, but if you look, the home button is too close to the Eko Cakes. There should be some sort of space created in between that, so that people don't make mistakes and click up and down. Even if when you click Eko Cakes logo and you click the home button, they actually do the same thing, but that space is still important for ease of use. So I'm going to go to the home page. Now this is the home page. If you look, the banner also takes up about half the page before we see anything else. That needs to be fixed. The banner is relatively okay, but just the sizing and the positioning needs to be done a little bit better. If you scroll down, you'll also see that they have some categories here. Like I said, there's no real crime in having one category on the page like this. However, you are better off having 2, because what this means is that if I scroll, I see 1, 2 categories, and I see 3 and 4 below. So I'm able to decide quickly. I'm able to see what I want, and that makes the user experience better. People are impatient and they're going to get distracted over time. So the less they have to scroll to see what you are doing, the more it's beneficial to your brand. I also think that the content has changed from categories to the actual products. And if you're going to do that, there's no real difference except this text. It's difficult to mix that up. So then there should be a little bit of a color change, like a white to gray or a white to off yellow, since orange or yellow is the alternative color here, but that needs to be looked into. And again, like I said, 2 products on a page. That way we can put more content, and I also think the website would actually load faster in that manner. Alright, so this is the updated web page. I've set up the hero to be a product for now. The plan is to have something promotional in there. When the time is right, that update will be done. The next section to follow that is all the major categories on the website: clean, neat, and consistent. Next thing following that is the bestseller section. I have this as sliders in this case for now. If I find out that the web page is too slow later on, I'm going to turn them into a 4 element grid like this. So the next option is shop by color, which just allows people to find specific colors that they are looking for, but then we still allow people to be able to order and maybe request a change of color for the product. But you want a purple cake, you want a gold cake, you want a green cake, click and you have it in there. Then we have one of the major categories, which is cakes for him. Another major category, which is cakes for her. That blank image you saw is one where we are still expecting the photo. Then we have budget cakes to follow that. Next to that, we have the customer reviews, and then at the bottom we have the footer section of the website. So if you look from top to bottom, it's a very clean setup now, and it really it moves well, loads fast, and as an example, we'll take a look at this product. So there it is. all the information is already. The moment you pick your inches, your layers, the price comes up, and then you can choose whether you want them to pick flavors for you or the flavors you want. If you want text on your cake, you want, or you don't want them, and the likes, all the way to the bottom, and then you add the cart. Regarding the shop page, if we come here, we will see the shop page, and we will see how clean and consistent it is now. So compared to before, everything is set up properly, everything is clean, everything is neat. There's still a bit of a tweak I need to do, but it works mostly like this already. One of the good things you can find is there's a filter. So for the filter, I believe that it's important for you to allow people find products easily on your website. Now you have all the categories of products, you have also the color options, and then you can filter by price. As time goes on, based on other clarifications, I'm going to put more filters in here. People should be able to find a chocolate cake on the spot. People should be able to find a vanilla cake on the spot. People should be able to find a specific flavor of cake on the spot. So that's still something I'm going to look into, and that usually comes in the development phase, in the management phase, not in the development phase. So that usually comes as a business is growing, understanding themselves, and knowing how to clarify or classify their products.